Creating hierarchy. A hierarchy is a system that ranks elements and things according to their importance. In the world of graphic design, the purpose of hierarchy is to determine the importance of the sections that make up the layout of a design. Visual hierarchy can be determined by the texture and tone of text, direction, size, typeface combinations, color, and reading patterns. Letters and words that are close to each other produce tones and patterns that apply to that specific area. The tones and textures of the text can vary according to the size, weight, and spacing. These options can determine the hierarchy of the copy. If everything is arranged according to a grid or in a structured way, placing copy in a direction that contrasts the structure can make it stand out more because it is going against the grain. People tend to read the larger copy first because its size makes it more prominent and easier to read. Using size to create hierarchy can make a design dynamic because the larger text does not necessarily need to be placed according to direction. Combining different typefaces with each other will establish hierarchy amongst words in a selection of text. The weight, italics, and form of a typeface can determine its importance. The typeface groupings must contrast each other in order to be considered successful combinations. When it comes to using color to create hierarchy, contrast is key. Brighter hues are more distinct than softer, dull ones, and darker hues are more eye-catching than lighter ones. Introducing color into an otherwise black and white design will make the type more noticeable. The two most common reading patterns of people that live in the western side of the world are F patterns, where the reading pattern forms the shape of an F, and Z patterns, where the reading pattern forms the shape of a Z. Forming hierarchy according to these patterns will ensure that each important piece of information is within the viewing range.
As a designer, my goal is to create pieces that communicate the intended message in an aesthetically pleasing way. I plan to use each of these concepts to strengthen the design and communication aspects of my work.